Hi everyone, good morning. It is currently 9 a.m. and I decided to do a 24-hour readathon. Glasses are on, let's talk about it. It is the end of the month and I decided that, hey, why not a readathon, like a 24-hour readathon? I usually stop the timer, but now I was like, what if I try just continuously, just playing the hours and not hitting pause? What's in my reading list for this 24-hour readathon? I have my current read. You've seen this in the last video, and I'm halfway through, and I would like to finish this book in this video. Next, I have my next current read, which is All the Lovers in the Night. Funny thing is, I actually picked this up first before I picked up this one, but this one is just so convenient. It's so tiny. I get to bring this everywhere. A book that has been on my on pause shelf for so long. This is Ottessa Moshfe's Death in Her Hand, and I made it quite far, 92 pages in, and then I'll have an audiobook with me also because I have a couple things I need to do, which is pack for my trip. Yeah, I'll start. It is 9 a.m. and I'll finish tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm so happy that I'm out of my reading slump. Hopefully this doesn't bring me back into a reading slump. I just got out of it. I'm in the mood to read every book on my unread shelf. Where is my timer? And we are starting. I'm really excited. I have snacks. My sister bought cookies. My drink of choice is water because that's already sweet. I'm gonna start with a couple of pages into this one, and I'm planning to start my errands or my packing and listen to an audiobook. What audiobook? I'm not sure. I wanna pick something that's on my shelf, but also I wanna pick something new. Let's see what the mood is like.
So much fun, actually.
I don't know what to say. Guys, our character, this book is making me tear up. Because what do you mean our main character is describing the scene, describing their night of the festival. She's already reminiscing and having nostalgia in the moment she's living in. Because that's so me. Like, I would be laughing with my friends. It was a good evening hanging out together. And I would start thinking, I'm gonna miss this. I'm gonna miss this moment. And I don't wanna forget this moment ever. Listen to this. We see all kinds of different things as we grow up. And with each instant that passes, we change into something new. We keep moving forward, and as we move, we keep being confronted by this fact over and over again in many different ways. There were one thing that I wanted to hold on to, even with this knowledge, to retain just as it was. It would be this evening. I didn't need anything else. I didn't need anything more. That's how happy we were then. How full the air surrounding us was with a small and quiet joy. This book is gonna break me. My heart really hurts. It's like being crushed into multiple things. You're crushing it really hard until it poofs like a balloon. Oh, I don't want this book to end. It has to. I want to know what happens. I want to experience more beautiful writing. Okay, this is becoming a favorite book. I don't have a 5-star read yet this year. Could it be this one? And I'm filming it. I get to watch this in the future. I'm so thankful for that. Guys, the book is ending. I have one final chapter left. Guys, my heart is aching so much. I've had a couple tears in and I've wiped them out and I don't know. It's just, it has this lingering feeling of when it's childhood and you never knew that that was the last time you'll play outside with your friends. And it's like the last, dude, I'm dog-earing the whole last pages. That's insane. And my heart hurts. My heart hurts. These group of friends are incredible and I can't believe summer is ending for them. And every time I say that, I'm holding back tears. I'm holding back tears. I don't want to read the final chapter. Guys, what do you mean? Okay, I got this. This book is so good. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's giving. I'm so anxious right now. I don't know what's happening. I mean, I do, but like my emotions. I don't know what's happening with my emotions. It's everywhere. Oh. Okay. Okay, we're. Oh. That was so good. My heart is aching so much. I want to read this book all the time. How am I supposed to pick up another book after this one? What do you mean? What? This was so good. This was so good. I need a moment. I have chills all over my body. It's only been an hour and 38 minutes. But like, do I have the strength to go on after? Pick this up. Read Banana Yoshimoto's works. They're really good. 5-star prediction, correct. First 5-star of the year. I love it. I love the characters. I love the writing, the setting, the moments where our author would describe simple moments, mundane moments, but it's incredible the way she captures them. I'm gonna start packing. I picked up my Wi-Fi died, but I picked up an audiobook. I also have it on my shelf. For my audiobook, I have it here. This is the audiobook I picked. This is The Lanterns of Lost Memories, gifted to me as an ARC. I haven't picked it up since, and the official copy is already out there. I don't actually know what this novel is about, but it says, what if you could revisit the one moment when everything changed? Will this book hurt me again? Probably, but here I am picking tragic books. I'm going to read to you the summary since we both don't know what the summary is. This is a story of the peculiar and magical photo studio owned by Mr. Hirazaki, a collector of antique cameras. In the dimly lit interior, a paper background is pulled down in front of a wall, and in front of it stands a single luxurious chair with an armrest on one side. On the stand is a large bellows camera. On the left is the main studio, and photos can also be taken in the courtyard. Beyond its straightforward interior, however, is a secret. The studio is in fact the door to the afterlife, the place between life and death where those who have departed have a chance, one last time, to see their entire life flash before their eyes via Mr. Hirazaki's spinning lantern of memories. We meet Hatsu, a 92-year-old woman who worked as a nursery teacher, the rowdy Waniguchi, a yakuza overseer in his life who's also capable of great compassion. Oh, interesting. And finally Matsuru, a young girl who has died tragically young at the hands of abusive parents. Sorting through the many photos of their lives, Mr. Hirazaki also offers guests a second gift, a chance to travel back in time to take to take a photo of one particular moment in their lives that they wish to cherish in a special way. Okay, I haven't read a book like this before, but it also has similar, well, not entirely, but somewhat similar concepts to Before the Coffee Gets Cold, where you get to go back in time or like talk to someone. Very different, but you know. Okay, so this is the next book we're picking up. Exciting. Hi guys, so we are 4 hours and 35 minutes in the reading challenge, doing some immersive reading and having the audiobook and the book with me. And started to rain, which was really cozy. I just had lunch. I had noodles and chicken. Insanely good. I am now feeling the afternoon sleepiness, especially with the cozy weather. But this book is making me curious because I'm gonna remove my headphones. So our main character, people who have died, go to him and they look back on their memories together. The first story, or the first visitor that we encounter, is an old lady who had a very normal, very passionate life, very heartwarming actually. And now I'm in chapter 2, which has an interesting case. I kind of don't want to spoil it, but I think it's in the summary. Let me check again. Yeah. So the second chapter is about a Yakuza overseer. We're now reading his story. We're gonna get to know this character who has died. When our main character gets the files of said person, you know, all the memories, all the photos, it usually comes through a mailman. And this time, the second chapter, the Yakuza person, it comes with a red sticker or stamp. What I forgot what it mentioned, but that indicates that the person did not die through natural causes. The person either got murdered or took his own life, and I'm really intrigued on what the story will be. But I do feel the afternoon sleepiness. I'm not gonna lie to you. We got this. We got this. Guys, I fell asleep for like an hour and 30 minutes. I woke up with the audiobook still playing because I was just laying down playing my game with my headphones on so I could focus more on the audiobook, and I didn't even notice I fell asleep. I woke up and I was just like really confused. I was like, where am I? We're almost 7 hours in. I decided to review again the book, read a bit from the physical copy. Now I'm like 60% in. But anyway, I'm gonna go back into reading. I'm gonna go outside. The dogs are out for a walk, so I'm gonna go see them and continue with the audiobook.
I don't think I can be in the room while you threw your watch.
It is currently 9 p.m. We are 11, almost to 12 hours in the challenge. And I finished The Lantern of Lost Memories. My thoughts in this book, it was an easy, cute read. It's basically like hopecore. If you know what that is, it's basically hopecore. It gives you a lot of hope. And the characters we meet are so different. I really like the ending and our final character. Now I've read 2 books. I'm currently on my 3rd book. I picked Counterattacks at 30. This author, Won Pyong-soon. Hopefully I don't know, I think I butchered that. This author, I'm slowly liking her way of writing or storytelling. I really enjoyed Almond. It was a really good read. That's why I also decided to read this as well. If I'm gonna break my book buying ban, for sure I'm gonna buy physical copies of Almond and Counterattacks. I'm only at chapter 9, but I'm really enjoying the things she's talking about or what our characters are going through. Basically a 30-year-old figuring out her life, and we also meet her co-workers and where they are at in their lives. It's just our character spiraling at 30 and where she is at career-wise and life-wise, dating-wise, and all that. I'm already thinking if I'm craving for a physical copy, I want to pick up Light and Thread by Han Kang. If not this, then it could be Otasamash-Face Death in Her Hands. If I do decide to pick this up and finish reading it, everything I've read so far is Asian translated fiction, which is so cute. It's such a cute detail to have. But anyway, let's see how the challenge goes and how the night goes. I just finished my third book, Counterattacks at 30, and that was a good novel. It was hilarious, you know, it had humor, and I like that. And I found it heartwarming. Everyone is confused and they're all figuring their own paths, you know? There's 11 in the evening. Other than that, my brain is all mushy and it's already 11 at night. Guys, I'm exhausted. I cannot. I'm such an early sleeper. So me awake right now is honestly, I'm surprised that I made it this far and I've read 3 books. I'm just gonna sleep. I'm exhausted, guys. Wow, exhausted from reading. What a life she lives. But hey, it's my free time, so you know, I have that as an excuse. Anyway, I'm gonna knock out for a bit, wake up really early. Should I wake up at 4 in the morning and continue the challenge? I won't pause the timer. I did tell myself that I cannot pause the timer. I'll see you guys. Good morning, you guys. I just finished getting ready. I have 2 hours left in this challenge. I did not wake up at 4 a.m. I turned off my alarm and I woke up again at 5 a.m. And I was like, let me close my eyes for a bit. And then lo and behold, I started reading at 6 a.m. I just finished Light and Thread. I think it's mostly for the author and expressing her writing process in a way that is still very Han writing style, you know, very emotional, very deep into human connection and how it feels. She talks about her writing process for just really short descriptions of what it was like writing her different novels, different types of emotion with love, with death, with the living, and a bunch of questions she had throughout. It's quite a reflective short read. I enjoyed it. It wasn't too heavy to start at 6 a.m. So for the next 2 hours, or like with the 2 hours I have left, I am picking a really short read, which is Letters to a Young Poet. Oh. What matters is to live everything, live the questions for now. I heard a lot of things from this book, especially that it inspires a lot of people and makes people think. I guess another short reflective read. Hi, good morning. It is currently 5 a.m. and I'm saying my farewells at this hour. Why? I don't know, but I have a flight in like an hour. So we finished a 24-hour readathon with a whopping 5 books. The other one's an audiobook, so it's not gonna be here in the stack. We started this video with Banana Yoshimoto's Goodbye Chigumi, a 5-star prediction. Love this book so much. And then I have The Lantern of Lost Memories. This was a light, very reflective read. Wait, my screen just changed. Did you guys see that? And then we read an audiobook, which is Counterattacks at 30. Is that right? Let me search that up. yeah, we have counterattacks at 30. And then I read Light and Thread by Han Kang, a reflective book about writing and her process of writing and how it takes so much, and how writing takes so much from an author. So much emotion, so much pain, so much knowing the self. And then after that, I read Letters to a Young Poet, which is also about writing, and it's about this author's notes to a poet who wants to know more or is seeking advice in terms of writing and how to make the writing better. This one made you think. I annotated this one, same with Light and Thread. I kid you not, every page has a highlight. It was so good. The hype, I get it. Those are the books I read. I won't say much about them. I'm planning to do like wrap up for quarter 1 and quarter 2 of this year's reading. Thank you guys so much for going through this roller coaster, I guess. I think this was pretty decent. I had a lot of fun reading all these books and going through different characters, different writings, different authors, different plots. I was hooked in every single one. There was no bad book, and I'm so happy about that. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, can my Pop Mart move? Where am I? I got lost. Okay. Oh, hello, little lizard. Smell of a good new book.